James Cook, MBE. Welcome to ISN Network. How's it going, sir?
Thanks, sir. Not too bad, sir.
How did you find Anthony's workout today?
I think it was good. It was, 2 weeks, almost under 2 weeks ago for the fight. You understand me? And pretty good,
Fair enough. How's the transition been since you joined the team?
It's been very good. At the end of the day, listen, I'm there to see mistake where these guys probably wouldn't see, because they've been that close unit, and sometimes when you're that close, you don't see the mistake. I'm there to point out this mistake. I don't want people thinking any big changes. It's just these simple little mistakes what will happen in a fight. I'm just there to correct them.
So, with your knowledge and your experience in the boxing game, how has Anthony adjusted to some of your pointers since you've been?
Like I said, I've been around people and I tend to read people, and I don't think Anthony react angrily or not taking them in. He's very interested in taking them in, And, if he's doing something on the back, he'll say he's there in the pointers, So he's asking for it, And Tundi said to me, listen, if you see anything, just shout it out, speak to it. But as you know, I'm the old lion. I don't really shout now. I just chill out and, pass it on, So I don't think there's a problem there at all. He does take it in and he tried to correct it, which is great,
And Anthony hasn't boxed in just, I think, under over a year. How do you think mentally he's prepared to coming back in?
Listen, when Anthony was when he lost to the world title and when he lost to Lydon, at the end of the day, you've got to realize that, for him to fight, first of all, you got to give him man credit, because a lot of things happen with dad, mom, auntie, and stuff like that. Listen, not everybody would take that fight or take the fight with so much thing happening. So number one, his heart is there, to put things together. So definitely, him doing what he done, he's come over hurdle. A couple of hurdles, So like I said, the other hurdle now for him to come over, is to go all the way. And I said to him already, this is what you need to do. And he's willing to take it and make sure he recover and go to that hurdle. So in fighting for a year, I just see the training session today. It looked good. I just give little pointers, and it's all good.
Obviously, there's rumours of Anthony not sparring, but we know they're not true. How has he looked in sparring since?
Listen, Anthony, he looks good. He looks okay. Point is, at the end of the day, listen, without sparring, you can't do what you do. For all these internet guys saying he don't spar and this and that and it's not good. Listen, at the end of the day, sparring is a must whether they like it, yes or not. You understand me? It's a must, and it's making him sharp and he's learning things with it. So of course he spars,
With his next fight coming up, how do you see him going into that fight? Do you see him knocking the guy out, or do you see him just taking it all
Listen,
the way?
Anthony is Anthony. If the chance is there to be knocked out, he's going to knock him out. If he's not, he's going to do what he needs to do to win. You can't, the thing is, because there's a lot of knockout, automatically people expect you to go into a fight as not knockout, but sometimes a fight is harder than one it is. And if you're a boxing man, you could try your best to knock out somebody, and sometimes it doesn't work. You understand me? So if the opportunity is there for him to knock it out, get rid of the man, he's do that. It's all about winning on the tempo.
Okay, and last question: how mentally prepared is he going into this fight?
No, he's good. He's good. Like I said, I joined the camp and he's good, and you could tell. Things happen, and I'm there to relax them and to relax. Today, he comes in, the car was broken into. Told him, listen, it's not something you can worry about. They build plenty of car. How much car they build a day? Millions of them. You understand me? So it's not your life. So forget about that and do the work. And he has done. So which is great. So he's sure his mind is good and he's on a good level.
Okay. And how much of his confidence do you think will grow and next opponents if he gets the victory on the 10th of July?
I think that'll do him world of good. Like I said, they both got to win, so we're not looking past the next opponent because he's unbeaten.
Yeah.
You understand me? And so we're never going to look past that. And just hope both of them come true, and then you'll probably see more from him, for the next fight with Arthur.
Okay. Is that something you guys are really trying hard to put together, this Lydon Arthur fight? Because he's kind of refusing to fight rematch.
No, definitely. But at the end of the day, like I said, he's got a management team, he's got a promoter. And it's not the end of the day. If you put certain money in front of the man, the fight will happen. So we know it will happen.
Does he have? Do you, in your opinion, do you think Anthony has to avenge that loss, or do you think he can just carry on?
He don't have to revenge it, but then you've got to realize, Yarde is now. Arthur is now number one. You know, and Tony is number 2. I mean, so yes, it's a fight where you have to take a revenge to go on to the next level, you know. So definitely.
All right, then, well, James Cook, thanks for your time. Thanks for coming on to ISN Network. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you after the fight.